I'm guessing that's the family that was kidnapped. Those are not going to be readable. Those are also not going to be readable. Can I interact with the stained handkerchief? This handkerchief has all dark familiar stains. It bears only the initials JM embroidered in one tattered corner. JM. JM.
Welcome.
JM. Morgan? Maybe, possibly. Okay. Actually, we're gonna look upstairs first. Don't need any of those. The cover of this heavily worn book bears the initials PM. The Memoirs of Patrick Morgan. 1 month has passed since my beloved Jane passed from this world. 1 month and yet an eternity. I have changed so much. Okay, JM, probably Jane Morgan then. It began as a night like any other. We had spent the evening reading by the fire. I, a treatise on alpha ward magic, she, one of those romantic fictions I found so irritating and for which I often mercilessly teased her. It was a simple night, a night the likes of which we had enjoyed hundreds of times before, a night the likes of which we thought we would enjoy hundreds of times yet. And yet, it was not meant to be. Sometime in the night, peacefully, her heart gave out. She died in quiet, and I awoke alone. What a moment that was for me. It was a moment of great pain and grief, and then, finally, of transformation. In that moment, I was forced to confront the 32 years we had spent together. 32 years of laughter and love, of humility and quiet and companionship. I loved her so much. I can see her face the day we met. I had been in Rothir, a young man still, studying for my entrance exams to the Scholia Arcana. My instructors called me gifted with regard to transformative and construction magics. I thought I had a promising career ahead in the contemplative world of the arcane. I hoped to one day build great wonders. That day I was running late to my initiation trial, so I cut across a lawn and through an alley I had never braved before. And standing there upon the street corner as I emerged was the loveliest of angels, selling flowers from a basket at her hip. She was from Emer, I would later find out. She had made the trek with an armful of irises in the hopes that she might see the big city and have a taste of some adventure. I watched her momentarily, my initiation trial forgotten. Then, with uncharacteristic courage, I strode forward and solicited her attention for a moment. She undoubtedly found me gangly and unimpressive in my robes, but when I drew a violet flower from her bundle and asked her name, She grew quiet. "Jane," she hesitantly whispered. I can still see her half smile, uncertain in the bright Raphia sunshine. And with a flourish I drew my ink-stained fingers up and down the flower stem, consuming the thing in a flash of fire. My hands flew apart as flames gently wafted upward, spelling out her name. Her eyes grew bright at the silly display for which my teachers would undoubtedly scold me, and as she began to ask how the trick was done, I pulled another iris from my sleeve, this one the color of a sunset, red and gold and blue, the color of flame itself. "Then please accept this, dear Jane." I paused, my breath shallow. "Its beauty, like yours, will never fade." In retrospect, I was a horribly romantic youth. And I never made it to my initiation trial. Do I regret the 32 years I spent with Jane? I dare not. But at the same time, I realize now that she only held me back from my full potential. For certain, I continued to pursue my arcane crafts. But alone, a tinkerer and an enthusiast and a seller of trinkets, I could never reach my full potential. In that moment when she was gone, it was as if part of me died with her. A part, I think, that had kept me in check. A part called restraint. And what wonders I can work now. At first my grief and my pain found outlet in the craft room, and I began to build bigger and more ambitious constructs. My spells more dangerous and more ambitious. But after only 7 days did I begin to conceive the theretofore inconceivable. That I might use the growing magic within my person to reconstruct and reanimate my fallen wife. Jesus fuck, we're dealing with a necromancer. I am getting flashbacks to Blood on Ice in Windhelm. Now we know why people have been disappearing. He's probably using them for parts. Necromancy, my teachers would call it, among other less savory terms. It is a magic taboo, a forbidden art, an art for which I found myself aptly suited. It was, of course, the gravest of mistakes. Jane's soul is gone. Her body, imbued with a force born from my very misery and solitude, may walk and talk, may breathe and blink and eat, but it is not alive. Okay, he's not using people to rebuild his wife. He already managed to do that. Is he feeding them to her or something? Perhaps that is well. The magic grows within me, and reason wanes. I can feel myself slipping further each day, lost perhaps to my art, perhaps simply to melancholia. Boundaries are gone, sense has fled. But at least my promise to Jane will remain. Now, like the iris I gifted her that day so long ago, her beauty will never fade. Let's have a look at the basement. I'm sure it's gonna be lovely. I'm sure there's gonna be nothing reanimated down there. It can only be opened with a proper key. Don't tease me like this. I was ready to face his zombie wife right now. God damn it. Okay. Fine. We'll follow the quest as we are supposed to and go to the cave first. We'll do it the slow way. Oh, God. Necromancers. Always messing things up for everybody else. Come here. Okay. This is annoying. Let's go. I mean, she'll still be there later, right? Yeah, I don't think she's going anywhere, to be honest. You're probably right about that. Like, to her, it probably doesn't make a difference. You managed to take a lot more hits than other kobolds. I'm surprised. There we go. just got an achievement for discovering 100 locations. And might I say, we haven't even crossed the sea yet. Like, if we look at the world map, we haven't even been over here yet. Or over here, for that matter. We haven't done any of the DLC content, for sure. So... we still have a ways to go. Alright, let's save. Gotta make sure we disarm these traps so we don't run into them on our way out. And on the way in, for that matter, like that would also be inconvenient. That is definitely blood, so... that's a good start. Oh. Alright. Let's make sure we disarm that first. I'm honestly surprised that all we're fighting here are kobolds. Considering what we have heard about the area, I was fully expecting Nescaru. But apparently not. Whoa! Somebody's aggressive. Okay, that was very easy. Come up. Oh, it's a circle. Okay, we're gonna come back here eventually then. Oh, yikes. Okay, now we've got skeletons. That's more what I expect from a necromancer. And we've got dead bodies, so that's also a good start. Oh, come on. I just wanted to loot. There we go. There we go. Give me the giant mushroom. It's definitely a lot of dead people.
What is the Engar doing sending a neophyte to rescue me? Doesn't he understand what's going on here? There is a necromancer in Mel Aglia.
Yep, we know. Patrick.
Ethan Engar is one of the most knowledgeable and respected spellcasters in the Order. He may seem distracted or absent-minded at times, but trust me, we're lucky to have him on our side. Not an unusual thing in these times, especially with the Tuatha raiding the coastline. But Kandrian's always been secure. When the Order heard of what was happening, we had to investigate. Something unnatural was at play. I'll tell you my whole life story just as soon as you deal with the Morkans and save this village. Let this be a lesson to you, neophyte. It's always the quiet towns on the fringe of society with the real folks hiding out in plain sight.
She's not wrong about that one.
I'll tell you everything you want to know about it, just as soon as you stop the Morkans. Look around you. Patrick Morkan's wife may have died from natural causes, but nothing natural brought her back. I know because I've been watching her walking corpse feast on prisoners for over a week. She and her husband are nearby. If you strike quickly, you can catch them by surprise and end this horror. Yes, I'm not certain which is more torturous, having to watch Patrick Morkan feed villagers to his dead wife, or the way he caresses her cheek as he wipes the blood from her chin. As threatening as
leave it to me.
Wife may seem, kill the sorcerer first. Once the master is destroyed, the magic that animates her corpse will dissipate. She's just an automaton, after all. We both know there isn't a magic that can bring the dead back to life. To getting out of this cell. With you distracting them, I should be able to escape. I'll see you at the Raven when this is done.
About this bringing the dead back to life thing, you know, no. I did not want to do this manually. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fail to dispel the ward, auto dispel, much better. Take. About that. Yeah, and we do actually have to go back here because we're not actually going to be able to go around as I thought. So we're just gonna go back there, grab whatever's in that chest and grab those plants, and then we come back. I'm honestly surprised they haven't fed the mage to her yet, because if there's anybody who would be capable of telling other people what's going on here, it's the mage, so. Not sure why they didn't deal with her first. I mean, I can't really blame his wife. She's a zombie. She doesn't have many brains left, but he should really know better. Are you kidding me? On your last HP or something? Let's take all of that. And let's try to disarm all of these this time. Take that. Thank you.